I think one of the biggest things that I see affects people the most, and specifically the people I work with for one-on-one integration, is they lose themselves in the chaos. And so what I mean by that is they're going throughout their life, things get crazy. Maybe you have a family and kids, maybe you have school or studying that you have to do. Maybe you just have a family that's very involved in your life that constantly needs help. And there are certain things that we know as humans that we need to be doing on a constant basis in order to keep ourselves happy and healthy. And I'm guilty of it too, but when things get crazy, we kind of lose ourselves in that chaos. We get lost in the sauce, if you will. And it creates this kind of rift between who we want to be and who we're allowing ourselves to be. I guess that's a really fluffy answer, but it basically, there's a person that you know that you are, and there's a person that you're trying to figure out at the same time. And I think that happens when you're 12, and I think that happens when you're 80. I think you're always at a constant crossroad of this is who I am, this is who I could be, this is who I will be, and kind of making those decisions and figuring it out at every moment and every step of the journey. And things get so chaotic around us and crazy around us that we stop making those decisions. We kind of just get lost in the flow. And I think there's a beautiful kind of aspect about getting lost in the flow. Going into work, getting what you need to get done, going home, having just enough time to watch a few episodes of your favorite TV show before you go to sleep and get back up. I've done it, and there is a certain beauty to it. But I think, especially with my clients that I work with, they allow that period of time to go from normal and restful to taking over their entire lives. And we as humans have to kind of constantly work towards moving ourselves forward. And that could be in our spiritual practice and our physical practice. It could be really in any kind of facet, physical, anything. But we kind of get so caught up in this experience that we're in that we just kind of let it go. So how do we bring that back? How do we pull it back in? I think the first point and the first most important point is acknowledgement. What is it? Am I in a period of time where I'm kind of lost in the sauce? Is my life just kind of passing me by? Do I feel like I'm not growing or moving or kind of expanding? And if so, that's okay. How long have I been in this space? That should be your next question to yourself. How long have I been here? If it's been a week, enjoy the sauce, enjoy the experience, go to work, take some time to let a load off, watch some TV, go out with your friends, whatever. If it's been a month, maybe you've passed the line, maybe you haven't. You really have to make that decision. And it depends on what's going on in your life too. Is the world around you very traumatic right now? You might need some more time. Or is it just that you're so overwhelmed with what you have to do that it kind of just overwhelms you? You might need less time. Or maybe you particularly need more time. It really depends on you. But there'll be a moment where you'll be like, wow, I'm just kind of stuck. And if you feel that stuck feeling, that's when you've reached the point where I'm not resting and utilizing this experience and being in the sauce anymore. I've gone past it. I'm gluttonously drinking the mayonnaise, So really, what you got to do at that point is, once you've recognized that you've kind of gotten lost in the chaos, then you have to start thinking, well, what would I like to see differently in my life? And I think for a lot of us, the first thing is going to be the most overwhelming thing in our lives. Maybe we have a significant other. Maybe our job is really killing us. Maybe we're in school and we're like, wow, I just really hate this. It could be anything. But there's going to be a first thing that presents itself. And although that could be it, usually it's not. Usually there's something else that we wish we had more out of life. For a lot of people, that ends up being connection to a higher power or God, or for some people that ends up being spirituality, or for some people that's getting out and going on walks because they don't exercise enough. But there's just kind of this stagnancy, and these little changes can help us break that stagnancy. So as people, we have to kind of stay aware of, where am I stagnant? Do I feel overall stagnant, or just kind of like a period of rest? And how can I start addressing this and adding to my life without overwhelming myself? It could be as simple as a 5-minute meditation or yoga practice. It could be as simple as, maybe drawing or doing art if that's what we enjoy, or picking up an instrument that we like to play for 5 minutes instead of continuing to watch the next episode of whatever TV show we're on. And slowly building from there, allowing that to slowly add to our lives. Maybe you're like me, and if I'm not continuously learning, I feel like I'm kind of falling out. I'll take periods where I stop learning, but I get back on the horse. I spend 10 minutes reading an article about something that I'm interested in, even though I have dyslexia. Or I'll attend a college class online that's free, or go on edX, a website where I can attend full college courses for free. Not a plug. Do it for free always. Never pay for it. However... yeah, so there are a lot of things we can do, but I hope this helped a little bit. I hope it resonated with some of you, because I know that all of us as humans at some point we get a little lost in the sauce. So otherwise, if this video helped you at all and you want to see more content that YouTube believes will help you, and it believes that you will like, it's going to be a video right up here. Feel free to check it out. Otherwise, if you are off to start that practice that I was talking about, and taking 5 minutes to play your guitar or whatnot, right here is going to be a little bubble, so you can come back and see my other content later. Otherwise, I'll see you soon.